Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another exciting edition of ZV Universe. As always, got a great lineup of matches playing for you this evening. Without any further ado, let's get right to it on tonight's exciting episode of ZV Universe. Starting off tonight's action is going to be one interesting bout as Random and Rodriguez takes on Alric of Altim. Once again, ZTRL and Arnie will go one-on-one. In-show taking on Jeff in his very cool boots. And singles action yet again. SISTAR will be taking on Rian Galford, and in tonight's main event, Defiant will be taking on Razor. Without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Starting out tonight, Random and Rodriguez versus Alric of Altim.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Topeka, Kansas, weighing in at 444 pounds, the Warrior Princess, Extreme, Ann Rodriguez.
Random still trying to build up some momentum after that loss to Nightmare at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view event. But it's definitely hard to keep a good hobo down.
And his opponent from out of this world, weighing in at 220 pounds,
Haven't seen too much of Alric since the ZV tournament for the Grand Champion. He hopes to change that tonight, though. And put the calculating yet crazy hobo down once and for all. And the action's underway, ladies and gentlemen. Alric with a quick enziguri to start things off. Doesn't seem to face Random none as he follows up with a clothesline into the corner. Goes for a dropkick yet again, but per usual, Random just shoves him out of the way. Seems to be a Random specialty. If you tend to take a flying leap towards him, he's just kind of toss you down like yesterday's trash. Of course, Random looks like the piece of trash now, floating out of the ring thanks to a big kick from Alric. But Random seems none too plussed by it. And just starts letting the punches fly. Alric once again with that nice enziguri kick. But still, just does not seem to do anything against Random. as he bounces his head off the LED on the side apron. And a big right punch. Sliding Allred back in at the ref's count of 7. Goes for the cover. And doesn't even get the 1 count. Well, random hoist up Allred for a nice powerbomb. Goes for another kick again. Random just slides out of the way. Hits it with a big high angle slam. Very impressive. And per usual, Random seems in total control of this match. Climbing up to the top rope. This is usually bad for whoever's at the bottom. Big splash. Surprisingly, he doesn't go for the cover after. Instead decides to inflict even more damage and punishment on Alrek's neck. Could possibly be setting up for the dreaded kick of doom. I don't think it's a 1 count though. He is making progress. Oh, fancy footwork. Starts wrenching back on Alrek's chin, placing his knee in small of the back. It's double leverage. But Alrek still manages to squirm out of it and follows up with a big clothesline to the back of his own. It's a 1 count there, though. Oh, Random looks like he was setting up for some jive and wail. Allred having none of that with a quick enziguri kick to the back of his head. Picks Random up. Big right hand. Hoist him high into the air, float over Cutter into the cover. And gets the 2 count there. He may be wearing down the hobo after all. If anybody can do it, Allred can. Just twisting off that arm. Daring Random to get up at this point. Big spinning kick. Oh, and into the corner turnbuckle he goes. Allred firmly on the offensive here, but Random fires back with a quick punch. Hoist him up for another high angle slam. Allred's hanging in there though. Jumps up to the top rope. What's he got planned? Oh, goes for the moon stomp, but misses. Random counters with a DDT into the cover. 1, 2, and only at a 2 count. That was a big move by Allred, but it did not pay off. Random going for one of his own. Big elbow off the top. Random going up to the top rope once again. Goes for a shooting star press. But Allred has it scouted and gets the knees up. Floats over into the cover. 1. Only gets a 1 count. Random's able to kick out. Showing surprising resiliency there. Allred drags him out and hops out to the apron. Daring him to get up. What's he got planned here? Hops right over the ring. Hoists him up again, but Random counters with a knee. Whatever Allred had planned there, it didn't look like it panned out. This Random hits the 3rd high angle slam. And once again goes up to the top rope. Ladies and gentlemen, these guys have been high flying tonight. Pulling out all stops. Looks like he's going for that shooting star press again, and he nails it this time. Goes for the cover. And only gets the 2 count. Very impressive. Channeling the power of his friend Rodriguez, trying to fly through the air. Wait, oh no. Ladies and gentlemen, here he goes. The kick of doom. That's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. There is virtually no getting up from the kick of doom. A lot of high-flying action in this one, ladies and gentlemen. Here you see Albert going for that moonsault stomp. But Random quickly countered with a DDT and almost won the match right then and there. The first attempt at the shooting star press, Albert was able to counter. But here things changed. Picked him up for that suplex. Random was quick to counter with a knee to the head. Nails the shooting star press the second time and follows it up with the boot of doom. Or kick of doom, rather. And your winner.
Here is your winner, the Warrior Princess, Extreme, and Rodriguez.
Doesn't seem to be letting that lost nightmare at the pay-per-view slow him down. Random is back to his decimating ways. Up next for you, ladies and gentlemen, rematch time as ZTRL goes up against Arnie Sakura.
Making his way to the ring from Utah, weighing in at 226 pounds, the Ninja.
The last time these two met, well, let's back up a little bit further. The first time these two met was actually in tag team action working together. They weren't able to defeat Nightmare and Neo Forte, but I thought they had some pretty decent teamwork going on. Thought they had a future. Apparently, I was mistaken though, because these two later on faced in singles competition, and the Ninja's powerful precision strikes was able to overcome Arnie's massive jumping ability.
And his opponent from the old country, weighing in at 202 pounds, the Dragon, Arn.
Hoping to redeem himself in their last encounter, Arnie hopes to leap right over ZTRL and further his career. And put the Ninja behind him once and for all. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Starting off a good old-fashioned collar and elbow tie-up. Pushed into the corner they go. Referee's going to call for the break. Again, another cheap shot by ZTRL. Tied up once again, Arnie. Gives him in a nice hammerlock. Slams him down to the mat. Showing some impressive wrestling. Of course, Ninja not having any of that going for a few good slaps. And a big European uppercut. Has quickly turned this from a wrestling match into a brawl, but Arnie can brawl with the best of them. Follows it with a big clothesline. What you need to watch out for is that right there. Some devastating kicks and some serious high-flying action. Goes for the big splash in the corner, but ZTRL ducks out of the way. A nice snap suplex. Ooh, a stiff kick to the leg. And another stiff kick to the chest. Oh! Into the cover. Only gets a 1 count. After smashing Arnie's face into his knee. Goes for the cover yet again. Doesn't even get a 1 count. Arnie's hanging in there, able to sweep him up and start stomping away. Oh, nice counter by Arnie. Oh! Oh, hits him with a Dragon Rana. Only gets a 1 count. Very impressive move right there. ZTRL was actually going for the knee. That jumping knee strike. Arnie was already out of the way and up on the top rope. He was able to punch him while he wasn't paying attention. He went for that jumping Hurricane Rana. Not quite the Dragon Rana that finishes people off. Or has finished people off in the past. Oh, goes for the big punch. Arnie counters. Big spinning heel kick. Looks like he's probably going for that standing moonsault. Which is usually the setup for something far more devastating. He'll be going for his own Dragon Press. Goes for the cover. And only gets the 2 count. ZTRL able to counter and have something left after that Dragon Press. Very impressive. Ducks around him for a German suplex into the corner. Oh, he's waiting in the corner. He's going to be setting up for that running knee once again. Just nails Arnie right in the face with that running knee. Into the cover. And Arnie's able to kick out at 2 this time. Very impressive. ZTRL admiring his work a little too much here. We'll call him for something big. Hits him with the ZV special. Oh, but Arnie's quick to hop up with head scissors. Leaps up to the top rope once again. Oh, yeah, now he's setting him up for the true Dragon Rana. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Goes for the cover. And ZTRL manages to kick out at 2. Arnie's still fired up. Hops back up once again. Goes for a corkscrew moonsault. But misses. ZTRL capitalizes though. Was able to get a 3 count off that massive miss. A lot of intense back and forth action here. You see Arnie with that standing moonsault, which is the setup for something big like that Dragon Press. Was not able to put Ninja away though, surprisingly. See Ninja with a little bit of offense in that German suplex straight into the corner. And even that knee to the face. Wasn't quite able to put Arnie down. Both of these competitors showing great resiliency tonight. And here I thought Arnie had it. The Dragon Rana is usually foolproof. And he got every bit of it. But it was not enough to keep the Ninja down.
Here is your winner, the Ninja.
And after whipping that corkscrew moonsault, the Ninja was right there to capitalize for the quick pin and the quick win, eking out another victory against Arnie. Once again, Ninja beats Dragoon. Up next for you this evening in show, we'll be taking on Jeff and his very, very cool boots.
Making his way to the ring from Death Valley, weighing in at 220 pounds, Bad Boy.
Insho has been picking up a rather impressive win-loss record in the last few weeks here on Xero Universe. Has been showing some versatility. Not only can he punch your lights out, he can definitely make you tap out with his Plan B submission. Proving he's not just a one-trick pony, Insho is a very well-rounded fighter and definitely a force to be reckoned with.
And his opponent from the Queen City, weighing in at 241 pounds, the best, Jeff.
Not to be confused with any other Jeffs, ladies and gentlemen. He considers himself the best Jeff that has ever Jeffed. And for 2 generations of ZV Universe now, he has been very proud of those very cool boots. And has even put those boots up for grabs in match stipulations in the past. That's just how confident he is in his skills, ladies and gentlemen. And she's going to need every bit of that confidence to beat the Punchy Man tonight. And there's the bell. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 2 big powerhouses tie up in the center of the ring. Insho with a surprising cheap shot. A quick punch on Jeff. Jeff starts wrestling him down, though. Quick counter by Insho, showing his wrestling prowess. Very impressive show of fundamentals from 2 men who historically prefer power and striking. Just goes to show you can never count anybody out here in ZV Universe. Big! Picks him up with a single leg slam almost. Starts to hoist him up, but Insho counters. Picks him up himself and just slams him down. Insho just stomping the life out of Jeff now. Goes for the cover. He doesn't even get the 1 count, though. Crowd fervently against Jeff and his onslaught of in-show. Big elbow. Into the ropes they go. Oh, goes for a big boot, but in-show catches him and trips him up. Drags around, but Jeff's quick to counter that and starts stomping away with those cool boots. Rolls in-show over. Drops the elbow. Square on his chest. Now Jeff's trying to give in-show a taste of his own medicine. Just letting the punches rain down on him. Starts wrenching the neck, causing even further damage to that head. Oh, Jeff. Out of nowhere with a choke slam. Into the cover. And gets the 2 count. That was close, ladies and gentlemen. That definitely called in-show off guard. And me too, for that matter. In-show's had enough, just grabs Jeff and slams him down to the mat. Try and slow things down and take control of this match, but Jeff just takes that cool boot and flattens in-show. Looking to cause some damage to that back. And the neck. Sits down with a nice camel clutch. In-show worms out of the way at the back, though. Surprisingly, Jeff's able to trade blows with in-show. Picks him up. Hits him with a tombstone. Goes for the cover. And that's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. In-show had a few good swings, but never really got out of the gates against Jeff. Jeff was able to keep him grounded and keep him from punching. And if in-show can't punch, that's half his game right there. You see him hitting with that choke slam that was just the beginning of the end. And the exclamation point on this match, the tombstone pile driver.
Here is your winner, the best, Jeff.
Excellent. Downright domineering showing from Jeff tonight. Can't wait to see how this pushes him in the rankings. Might put him even further in line for a title shot. Just have to see what the future holds. For not just any old Jeff, but the best Jeff. Our next match, ladies and gentlemen, the rematch number, I don't know, I've lost count. As ZV Grand Champion SISTAR takes on Rien once again in non-title action.
Making his way to the ring from another time, weighing in at 206 pounds, the prestigious Grand Prix champion, the Omega champion.
SISTAR has weathered quite a fair amount of challengers so far in the ZV Universe, has yet to put the title up for grabs, though, which is very surprising. But if anybody has earned that opportunity, I have to think it's Rien, especially if he can pull off a victory tonight. Plus, SISTAR can never forget in the back of his mind that Neo Forte's out there with the ZV in the bank briefcase and can cash that in anytime he wants.
And his opponent, from parts unknown, weighing in at 211 pounds, the Gladiator.
Rian's been earning his keep lately. Had a very decisive win over Cyber before the pay-per-view. Held his own fairly well in the ZV in the Bank briefcase match. Both fell short. But since then, he has stood toe-to-toe with SISTAR. They've been trading wins back and forth. No doubt he's looking for that elusive victory that will place him in the #1 contendership and ultimately get that title shot. And in my humble opinion, if he can pull off a victory tonight, I think he's earned that right. And here we go once again, ladies and gentlemen. Rian starting out with a good old-fashioned body slam. Put SISTAR on the mat and start kicking away. SISTAR quick to get up though, but Rian's quick. Hits him with a European uppercut and a clothesline. Rian's probably slightly embarrassed by their last encounter. SISTAR actually put him down with minimal effort. But then again, Rian was probably suffering the effects of that ZV in the briefcase. ZV in the bank briefcase match and was probably far from 100%. He's had plenty of time to rest up here, though, ladies and gentlemen. And seems to be taking it to SISTAR, throwing him into the steel steps. SISTAR and Rian now battling outside by the useless announcer's table. Not that the table's useless, just the announcer bar. Big clothesline from Rian. And just good old-fashioned ground and pound as SISTAR. Probably taking out a little frustration. Oh, textbook Rian with that deadlift powerbomb. Getting fired up trying to get the crowd behind him. Going for the cover. And gets the 1 count off the powerbomb. Gonna have to keep hitting SISTAR hard and fast. That's not the way to do it as SISTAR comes off with a bulldog. And starts dropping elbows. Oh, Rian quick to counter with a nice dragon screw takedown. SISTAR just spins right up to his feet and takes Rian down. He starts choking Rian directly in front of the referee. Very surprising. SISTAR is now playing dirty. The cheap shots like the choking and just smearing his face into the mat. Into the corner they go. Rian's able to counter out of it. Hits him with the Superman punch. That's going to change things drastically. SISTAR seems unfazed, is able to get up with a European uppercut. Hoist him up for a pile driver. Man, I'm a little impressed by SISTAR. This one with a Russian leg sweep. After taking one of Rian's best moves in that Superman punch, still seems to be in control. Rian rolls him up to a schoolboy and displaying that power again into another power bomb. Into the ropes he goes. Hoists him into the air and hits him with another Superman punch. Goes for the cover. And that's enough to put SISTAR away, ladies and gentlemen. One punch didn't do it. Two punches did, though. Rian definitely redeeming himself from his last encounter with SISTAR. Shoving him out in the corner. Hitting him, tossing him in the air and hitting him with that Superman punch again. It's more than he can take. Stomp for good measure. And gets the cover and the win.
Here is your winner, the Gladiator, the Enforcer.
Rian definitely showing his worthiness. And definitely wants to carry that ZB Grand Championship title. And after a win like that, you can't argue that he has earned a shot. We'll just have to see what the future holds for him. Maybe he'll get that sooner rather than later. In our main event tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Defiant goes to take on Razor, enemies of the Bloodline family meeting. Razor making his way to the ring. Oh no! And Cyber from behind with a cheap shot of his own. Cyber is definitely fed up with Razor after all the shenanigans in the past few weeks. Cyber taking the offensive to him. Razor is hurting, but apparently that's not going to stop Defiant from picking up where Cyber left off. As he tosses Razor into the ring, and it looks like this match is happening, ladies and gentlemen. There's the bell. Defiant starting with a big full Nelson slam. Razor still got a little bit left in the tank, though. He starts countering and stomping away. Defiant, though, trying to fight back, but Razor somehow pulling off a quick kick and taking control of this match, despite taking a beating from Cyber early on. And I'm a little surprised to see Cyber taking the offensive quite like that. Defiant able to roll out of it. Picks up Razor, hits him with a big backdrop. Just pounding away on Razor now. Razor to cover only gets a 1 count. Personally, I have to admit, I thought Cyber and Razor's, forgive me, Cyber and Razor's issues might have been settled at ZV in the Bank, but apparently not. Last night they had an exchange of words that ended in an exchange of blows, and tonight Razor's heading out for his match, and Cyber blindsides him, taking a page out of Razor's book. And doesn't seem to be too worse aware for it as he's holding his own against Defiant. He starts hitting with some ZV specials and a kick. Drags him out to the center of the ring. Oh, Defiant with a roll-up. Only gets a 1 count, trying to sneak a win there. Some big blows fly on Razor, but Razor's able to tank him. Into the ropes he goes. Nice side slam. Well, now Razor going for a schoolboy roll-up of his own. And gets the 2 count. Big right hand. Hits Defiant with that reverse exploder suplex. And starts wrenching away on the arm once again. Defiant once again rolling out of it. Probably doesn't have enough strength left to hold that move in for any length of time. After that beating Cyber dished out early on. Defiant with a big stalling suplex. Now just biding his time. Gotta question this motive. Razor's taking a beating, and he's already... Razor's essentially taking 2 beatings, one from Cyber, one from Defiant. Defiant wants to win. He's got to keep the pressure going instead of getting a knee to the face. And a 2 count. Razor with that explosive kick. Almost stealing the victory here. Defiant hits him with the deep 6. Goes for the cover. Only gets a 2 count. Oh, Defiant setting him up now. Might be setting up for the act of defiance. Goes for it, but Razor ducks under. Hoists him up. Goes for the cover. Only gets a 2 count. Oh, his legs are twitching. He could be setting him up. Oh, hits him with that knee to face once again. Drags him out to the center ring. 1, 2, 3, ladies and gentlemen. Despite all odds, Razor pulling out a victory. There you see Razor hitting him with that reverse exploder suplex. And that first knee to the face. Defiant had one glimmer of hope if he had hit him with that act of defiance after the deep 6 here. But Razor was able to duck under and hit him with another knee. There you see Razor ducking under. He was able to capitalize.
Here is your winner, Razor.
And despite Cyber cheap-shotting him from early on, Razor pulls off a victory against Defiant. But it's safe to say, the epic battle between Cyber, Bloodline, and Razor is far from over, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have to see what the future holds. As for that, for us, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna just about do it for us this week. Hope you guys enjoyed tonight's episode. This is the legendary Xero Bloodline, as always, saying you guys have fun, and we will see you next time on ZV Universe.